Hello there, watchy people. How is it going? Welcome along to the Rags to Riches series on Farming Raining Simulator 22. Yes, it is wet. I've fast forwarded the time till the afternoon when these are actually ready to go, so we can unwrap all of these now. And yes, this is going to be a decent bit of profit, but it will be the last big profit for a little while, I should think. In fact, it might be worth us. Let's have a look. Time saving stock check. Silage, 128 grand at the moment, and the maximum is 133 in January. So I don't know. It might be worth holding on to them. It might not be. At the very least, we'll tidy them up. Because I think that ought to be done. Man, even thunder and lightning. Right, let's grab this and then turn on the auto loading mode. We will whiz round here. Nice, this is going to be 2 loads for sure. So do we keep them or do we not keep? I think we should keep them. I think it would be sensible. Let's put them over here, shall we? We could just put them anywhere on the grass, to be honest. It doesn't really matter that much, does it? Let's just put them here. There we go. They're fine there. I'm still debating as to whether to just get rid of this field altogether somehow. Like paint it over with something else instead. It's going to be more than... Wow. We've got a lot of these things, guys. A lot. Right. So we go here and then Shift I. Lovely. And then we'll get the next lot going as well. Because that would be like 3 reasonably full loads then. That's going to be quite the profit. Turn that off again. And then we'll go here and Shift and I. There we go. Sweet. Okay, so that's moved all of those. Let's get the wrapper out again. We can now actually make use of this shed, which is a nice thing. So I'll pop this down here. And we can actually start to move some stuff in. Should we do that quickly? Why not? Since it's a rainy day, we might as well take advantage of the weather and move some of these shallow tools into a shallow storage. I mean, it even seems hardly worth it with this as well. In fact, what I should probably do is put that there, and I'll stack these as well. Because, go on, down you go. It takes so long for that one to drop down. A lot of things in this game take a long time. This tractor takes a long time to pull away. Oh, I also need to check the sales in the store today. That might be something that makes us sell the silage. If there's something in there that we want that's high value, then that would be a good reason to sell the silage now rather than in the rest of it. There we go. Oh, don't unfold. I just want to drop. There we go. Nice. When it works really well, the whole drop-in thing. I'm guilty of not lowering the tools when I should. Like, I should lower that and then drop it. It might not let me. Oh yeah, it will. There we go. Oh, so it does one leg at a time. No wonder it takes so long. Okay, that's cool. Anything else? We can put the fertilizer in here. Or the spreader, should I say. Let's grab that. In fact, what we should do is fertilize the grass that's here because it won't be fully fertilised, will it? No, 50%, okay. Because although our numbers are good, it's been good because we've had fully fertilised fields every time. So let's go forward a little bit and check that we're on full spread. Oh, it stopped raining. Oh, lovely. Right, here we go. We'll zoom out a bit on that. Man, the full width is not even necessary here. I can probably go out a bit more. That's about the limit of it. And then I'll get the other side as well when we go over the grass. Now I think this should be 100% fertilised already. Yeah, this is all 100% fertilised, so we don't need to worry about that stuff. But that's cool. We've got that grass nice and ready now. I think we're going to need to expand that a little bit. It's not going to be a huge amount, but it will be a bit, so... Depends. We could just keep using this bit until it's too small. Oh, we should really, shouldn't we? Unless we get rid of it. Let's do one more. One more use of it before we get rid of it, at least. I change my mind literally every 5 minutes, so don't be surprised if I continue to use this, or I take it, you know, destroy it, given the fact that I've just fertilised it. I'm not going to do the other bit. We can always buy another grass field as well if we need more. We can't buy that one because it's not individual. But there is a group of fields that we're looking to get at some point. Or we could always use, again, one of those other two fields that's currently arable. There's nothing stopping us from converting stuff back from what we've turned it into. Right, we'll put you down there. Didn't lower it again. Sweet, okay. This is good. We're tidying things up. Have we got anything else that needs to go in there? I suppose we could put the weight and the fork in there. We don't really need to do that, so I probably won't bother. Let's get the wrapper out, and then we will. Let's zoom in a little bit more again. There we go. We'll get those bales prepped. There we are. Pop that there like that. And then hop out. I think we need to start the engine to unfold. And stop the engine again. Lovely. And I'm going to do this by hand this time, because there's only a handful of these, so we'll get these done. Oh, so how are you guys doing? Are you all well? I hope you are doing good. I've got a stressful week. Well, it's not stressful. Like, for any normal human being, it's totally fine. It's not a big deal, really. But for me, who is currently undergoing massive anxiety and yeah, all that kind of stuff, it's difficult. I'm doing a lot of social things. Literally, the next 6 days, all but one, I'm doing social things on, and it's really freaking me out right now. I'm going to be meeting, in fact it will have been, when the time you see this video, I'm recording this on Thursday, the previous Thursday. On the day you see this video, I will be go-karting for my friend's birthday. It's not a surprise by the time the video goes out, so it's all good, I can talk about it. But yeah, so tonight I'm doing a pub quiz, which is a fairly normal thing. That's okay, that's not bad. Tomorrow night we're having dinner with my in-laws, which is very nice, it'll be lovely. But I'm a fussy eater, and we're going to an Italian restaurant where they basically only do one thing that I like. And even that thing has a sauce on it that I don't like. So I'm really kind of, yeah, doing my nut over that. We're done now, aren't we? So we can push this through. Yeah, I find it really really stressful having to ask them to change the menu for me, you know, like I know it's their job, you know, they're there to make you happy, and so on and so forth, but even so, oh, actually I probably ought to move that because they're in the way. Even so, I still feel horrible about doing it, and I don't really know why. I can't explain why. So that's all good though. Hopefully I can get up the nerve to ask them for what I want, and they'll do it for me, and then it'll all be fine. But Saturday night we're doing celebrations for one of my bestest friends' birthdays, and we're going out for drinks for like an hour and a half, and it's going to be full of people that I haven't seen for 3 years, I want to say. When was it? 2020, March 2020, when COVID hit. It's people from film school. Basically, when COVID hit, film school finished, and I didn't even get to say goodbye to my course mates. But also, I'm 20 years older than them because I was a mature student, going and doing that in my 30s. Am I 20 years older than them, or I 10? No. Yeah, like 10 to 15 years older than them. Anyway, significantly older, so I'm not really their target, you know, who they want to hang out with. We did hang out a lot while I was at uni, and we were good friends, but then since uni stopped, I haven't heard from any of them except for my mate Ben, actually, and my mate Gage. But yeah, so I'm seeing all them, and they're all going to ask how I'm doing, and in my mind, I'm a bit of a failure because I don't really get any work because I'm so anxious about work that I don't look for it. So I don't earn very much money either, and all those kinds of things. And basically I beat myself up in my head, and I don't want to tell them all that stuff, and I don't know what to tell them instead of that stuff, and not lie, you know? I don't want to lie to anyone. So it's all a bit much for me. That's really causing me mental issues right now. Sorry to, like, if I'm burdening anyone with all this. I don't mean to offload, really. I just thought you might, you know, sometimes you want a bit of real talk. You want to hear, you know, how people are and stuff. And I don't know whether I'm oversharing. You guys can just tell me to shut up. Anyway, I'll stop there. But I'm doing some other stuff as well as other stuff, and there's a work thing next week, which is really, I'm actually getting some work, probably, depending on how this meeting goes. And that's going to be quite a big one, and that's going to also completely destroy me as well in terms of nervousness. So yeah, it's a bit of a tough time is what I'm saying. I don't know, like I see a lot of YouTubers. It's very common for YouTubers to have mental health issues, because I think the kind of people it attracts are very similar, you know, in a lot of ways. And I sometimes you watch them and you're like, oh, they're just having a whine, but they're in a really good position, you know, they're earning money off of this and all this kind of stuff. And I just want to tell you that shit is real, you know. I can't speak for any other YouTubers. I can only speak for myself, but it is pretty serious for me. It's very serious. Like, my lifestyle is severely hampered by my mental sufferings. And I'm not looking for pity, I'm not looking for anything like that. I'm not looking for I'm not asking you for money, I'm not asking you for even support or anything. I just want to let you guys know that this stuff is real, and hopefully if any of you are having the same things, you can feel a bit better knowing that somebody else, maybe that you watch on YouTube, is going through similar things, you know? So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. We won't talk about that anymore. Let's get on with some more farming. It's November. I don't think there's really anything left to do. Oh, I was going to check the store, wasn't I? Let's check. It's the wrong button. Let's check the store. Sales. Massive harvester. Man, that would be amazing if we could buy that. 46% off. We do need to be looking at a bigger harvester because we have got a lot more land now. And then we want to get that header that somebody suggested a little while back. We've got what's that? A skid steer? I guess it's a skid steer, but it's a tracked one. That's cool. I really like that. That's the harvester we've got, so that's no help. And that is is that an animal loader? Oh, bale loader, collecting of bales. Really? It holds 2 bales. Okay, I think it's an animal box, right? I don't really even know what that is. It only takes 2 bales. Is this an animal thing? I genuinely have no idea what that is. It might be an absolute bargain that we should definitely get. It's not an auto loader, from what I can tell, but it looks like it's got a conveyor. It's got a moving floor. So it sort of looks like you could put bales in that. Is that whole thing like tilt down and like... Oh, I know what it is. It's a bale trailer for cotton. I suddenly twigged. Yeah, this whole thing tips up, and then that bottom row catches the huge nodule of cotton and sucks it in. So that, if I was doing cotton, that'd be amazing. But sadly, we're not doing cotton. So yeah, nothing in the sales for us today, sadly. Let's move on time to the next month and see what happens. 5,000 is where we want to be. And then we will go to... it's probably going to be like 7 AM when it gets light, isn't it? This time. Oh, even later. There we go, 9, 10. In fact, it's not even going to get very light. What am I doing? Sorry, I was looking for the button to mute so I could have a cough. And I couldn't see it for a minute. I've moved all the buttons around on my Stream Deck and I'm not not used to where they are yet. Okay, so things are super. The grass is gone for this year. Do we have... Oh yeah, we've got some stuff for the spinnery. That's what we can do. We can move that. I feel like I ought to use the other tractor for this stuff because this one's so slow. Where is the other tractor? There it is. I've left it there. Let's use this one. We don't use it enough. Even that one was a bit slow getting going, actually. So yeah, there's no, we've got 4 pallets of fabric at the moment. And we need to pick up some more wool to keep that going. Okay, there's not a super high amount of wool. So O to accept partial bales, and then Shift R to load. And oh, check it out, we've got loads of eggs again as well. Right, I'm gonna have to get out and do this. Whoop. Go on, come on. There we are. Get you and you. And you. Nice. Let's grab this. Whoa, dude. He stopped like a millimetre from hitting me. That was not very courteous driving by that tractor. You'd think being a tractor, whoa, they'd know like the things that cause us problems on the road, and they'd be like, yeah, sure, you can go first. Apparently not. Apparently we don't get that. Right. Did I go far enough? Not quite. Okay. Oh, I was going to say I need the unload side to be correct, but I don't, do I? Just before that fell off as well. That was lucky. Amazing. Okay, how are we doing? We've de-weeded that field, so that's not going to need anything doing to it. I like having that shed there, actually. It gives me another place to park stuff, like along the back and everything. Yeah, that's all good. That's good till harvest now. We don't have to touch that, as is everything else. Oh, I know what we needed the money for. It's for the oil factory, isn't it? That's going to be quite significant, I think. So, what else? This is now... it's still going to be till after lunch before this is fermented. It's 87%, so it's actually a lot of the way there. How are we doing for animals? Let's check the animals. You've got loads of food, you're fine. You've got loads of food, you're fine for now. Oh, that's a point. I've only grown canola, haven't I? I don't think I've planted any wheat. I don't think the ducks can eat canola. Let's go down. They come under chickens, I think. They count as chickens. No, they can't. Oh, I've made a critical error. I'm gonna have to buy. I'm gonna have to buy the food for them. Man, oh well. I guess it's not a horrific loss. Let's go sort out the stuff down there. Man, that was really bad planning. Maybe I've got stuff in the silos. I might have stuff in the silos. If we're lucky, we might get away with it. I don't know. So I need that one again. Set it to full only and grab you. And then hopefully that's stuck. And I can get no loading. Oh, I was obviously still moving a little bit. Cool. Okay, that worked. However, I did grab the hay bales, and I did not mean to. There we go. Blimey. Right. Come on. Let's get you there. Nice. So those are still going. It looks like we really don't need that much hay, so I think we're going to be fine. I think we're going to be fine with that. Oh, don't back into the pile. That would have been bad. Go on, round it. There we are. Lovely. Right, unload you. And let's get all of this stuff. Oh, down here. We got quite a lot of goods piling up here. Which way do I go to? Oh, blimey. There we go, that should do it. Yeah, you'll find that. Yeah, we got a lot of goods piling up. So I think we've ended up getting a lot less stuff. So I think that I think this experiment may have failed a little bit. I think what we need to do is stop doing 2 of these and just produce 1. I'm not sure. I really can't tell because we probably had. Yeah, I can't remember. I think I'm going to deactivate these and just do lettuce. Because we do get less costs as well then. 1 water is 2 strawberries, 2 waters is 1 lettuce, 1 water is 1 tomato. Who knows what the actual benefit is. I don't know the best way of doing that. Maybe I should look that up, see if there's somebody's done a study on how profitable each of the different things are. Right, let's get the eggs off of here. Oops. And knock down the whole stack while we're doing it. There we go. Let's get you over that way. You, oh, spin you right round, baby, right round. There we go. And now we can head back over here. Right. That's kind of everything done for December. We don't have a lot going on. Let's check time-saving stock check and just double check if there's anything we need to get rid of this month. No, January is the next time. When's the honey due? That's March. That's a long way off. Let's hop out and go check how the honey's doing because we did have loads. So we'll see if it started filling up the second tier yet. No, not quite. Not quite. We've got another row to fill. That's cool. So by March we'll be fine. What we could do is invest in another beehive, and then we'll double the progress. Then we'd have a completely full one of these to sell every year, and that would be just about perfect, wouldn't it? So that's cool. I'm really pleased that that's going well. I don't know if they change their productivity depending on the time of year. But anyway, it seems like I've kind of come to an end for December. And seeing as we're at like 25 minutes already, I don't really see much point in starting anything else. So I'm going to call that an episode today. And yeah, we will see you next time when we will, what will we do? We'll go into January, I suppose, and then we'll have loads of stuff to sell. A lot of stuff is its best price in January. So we'll sell all of the silage and everything, and we might build the factory. I don't know. We'll see what else there is to do. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. It's awesome of you to be here. Thank you for spending your time with me. I appreciate it a lot. Please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.